My impressions of Rwanda before I came here was a country that obviously went through a lot of strife and turmoil 20 odd years ago via the genocide. I'd been to Africa on several occasions, but Rwanda was an interesting case study in terms of how it had developed. The reason I actually came here was through the recommendation of Steve and his father Michael. They obviously had deep ties and had been spending a lot of time here. So it wasn't a difficult decision to come, but there were people who were unsure of what opportunities might reside in Rwanda and also in Africa. The week that we've spent in Kigali and in the outlying districts visiting companies and organisations has been was far exceeded my expectations. I think from our point of view it bodes well that it's a country that has very strong governance, has a very clear plan of their future. They understand how technology and innovation is really going to drive the country forward and create opportunities for its people in terms of jobs and wealth creation, as well as being able to identify where they can attract foreign investment and companies such as ours to set up shop and start to contribute to the growth of the country. For us, the ability to come and get meetings with people that we might necessarily not get access to. I think having it compressed into 1 week, whilst it's extremely exhausting, it's incredibly powerful in terms of being able to roll sort of one meeting to the next, and as you find as you go through, the delegates sort of formed a lot of thoughts together, and I think from our point of view allowed us to start collaborating with the delegates on the trade tour to the extent that we're actually, we've got a couple of very exciting possible projects that we could collaborate, not just here in Rwanda but actually wider, because the applications could be quite significant. So it's one of those events where you get a very rare chance of travelling with like-minded people who have a strong interest in not only developing and growing their own organisations, but quite clearly there was a very strong social theme I think that ran through the tour and the group, and it's impossible not to when you hear the stories of this country. And I think what struck us all is the way in which the country's come out of the most awful, horrific history, but has found hope and has, through that tragedy, developed a very clear sense of who they are. It's developed a very cohesive nation of one people, and they've developed very clear plans of how they're going to raise the level of prosperity for the entire country by 2050, with clear plans by 2035 to have a very much a middle class in Rwanda. The outcome has been that we've decided as a company to establish our African headquarters in Rwanda. So XM2 Africa will be established this week. We've also managed to engage with a number of government agencies, and we've got ongoing discussions that will lead to what will be fruitful collaboration in agriculture, ICT, as well as a research project with University of Rwanda and University of Melbourne. So all in all, it's far exceeded our expectations. We're really excited about establishing our base for Africa here, and most of all excited to be working with the people of Rwanda to further this great country.